What's going on, guys? Valcan here with a new series called Card a Day. This is based off a daily post by a user of the name Geoquake on the Elder Scrolls Legends subreddit. Each day he will post a card and discussion will follow. So in this series, I'm going to go ahead and recap the community's thoughts on the cards, also with my thoughts, and then the final rating, which are based off my thoughts and the community's thoughts combined. Alright, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so for the first card, we have the Grim Champion. It is a 4-drop. It has 2 attack, 2 health. Its text reads, when a creature in this lane is destroyed, Grim Champion gains +1/+1. The current rarity of it, it's an epic. It's a skeleton race. It's a creature. And its attribute is endurance. It's also supposedly a poor performer based on Between the Lanes arena tier list. And a fun fact about this is the Grim Champion is played in 2% of endurance decks, which is not a lot at all. But before we get to the competitive viability of the card, let's talk about the artwork. So as you can see, over here is the card. Now it's grayed out because I currently don't own the card, but you get the picture. And as you can see, the name really goes along with the artwork. You can tell by the fighting skeleton with multiple things coming off of him, dirt, skin, bones, whatever, that he's actually very grim indeed. And overall, I think the artwork is great. It goes along with the series, the lore, because if you've ever played Oblivion or Skyrim, when you kill a skeleton, they're actually very grim indeed when you kill them. Whether that be bones falling apart, bones shattering, and then their helmet falling down the stairs. Which I always thought was hilarious. Well, we don't have to get into the physics engine of the game here. That's a discussion for another time. Okay, so on to the cost of the card. It's a 4-drop for a 2/2, but what really sets it apart is its text. When a creature in this lane dies, Grim Champion gains +1/+1. So for competitive viability, that's great if it's worth trading your current creatures with your opponent in order to gain that +1/+1. For 4-drop, I don't think it's worth it, honestly, which is probably why it's 2%. It's in 2% of the endurance decks out there right now. And this discussion was posted back in February 28th. So let's I'm gonna look over and read off some of the comments that the community wrote. For the first comment, RacerXXL says, I've seen this creature played a few times and oh boy can it get out of hand. It actually crushed me in arena once, as it can grow into a huge threat when both players play and trade creatures for tempo, and sometimes you can't answer a 4-cost 7/7. It is definitely being overshadowed by some other endurance cards, though, like Preserver of the Root. And most of the comments are along the lines of the same thing. And here we go, let's see. The Spacewell says, this is honestly one of my favorite cards in the game, just for the pure fun factor. Which I can see that if a lot of the creatures are constantly dying and whatnot. It seems that most people have only played this card in Arena, which explains only 2% having it in endurance decks at the moment. Now, Johnny is Awesome mentions the snowball effect, which, as you may know, is when your creature gets its effect rolling and rolling and rolling. With this card, that means multiple creatures dying in the same lane, and then Grim Champion becomes a huge threat. Overall, it looks like the few comments from the community say that they enjoy the card, they like it, and overall they just enjoy the card for mostly arena play and the fun factors. Okay, and so with my thoughts and the community's combined, out of a 5-star rating, I would give this card a 2. Mainly because most people have only used it in arena, and it's not currently used in many endurance decks. If you feel differently about this card, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm really interested to find out what you think about it, and I would love to hear from you. Okay guys, this was just a short video of a daily card discussion called Card a Day. Now I hope to keep making this series, so please like, subscribe, comment in the section below. Let me know what you thought. If you would like more of these videos, I would love to make them. Alright guys, see you soon.